Are you still playing golf?
I am. Yeah, I'm a big golfer. Obviously, I don't get out as much in the fall, but I'm a huge golfer still.
Explain, because, I have guys I work with, the Danettes, they're just picking up golf. And then I said, Jake, I think, shoots in the 80s. They would shoot in the 80s on the front nine, Jake. So what is it about golf? You can't see. I know that. Does your dad help you, or do you go out with him and then he lines you up?
Right. So basically, what was happening, I was a really good golfer before going blind, and I wanted to keep that up. So in the beginning, back when I was 12, I was just making solid contact and advancing the swing from there. And a lot of it was muscle memory and just honing in that feel and understanding what the swing needed to be like to produce a great shot. And that's where really I learned muscle memory, and that brings me back to snapping. But with golf, yeah, so basically my dad would just put the club behind the ball, make sure the ball is centered to the club face is at the target. I'd take my stance, and then he just would back up, and then from there it's just, my swinging. And so it's a lot of work, a lot of, again, just going out there, understanding, okay, that was a shot that was good, that was a shot that was bad. And, eventually it gets to a point where it's just like every other golfer, sort of, okay, you're putting a little more draw on the ball today, like let's feel it out, let's see what you might be doing. Is your wrist coming through too quick, or your hips not clearing as much, whatever the case may be. So a lot of it, for any golfer, is just being able to go in there, tap into that feel the swing, feel maybe what's going on a day where maybe you're not producing the shots that you want. And yeah, eventually you just get to a point where it is just a consistent thing. You just become a machine out there, and that's my goal, is just become a machine out there. And yeah, over the summer I was shooting in the 70's, and it was, it's just something that you got to practice and just trust in your swing. And I said, the ball's just sitting there to be hit. I know it's not that easy. Trust me, I understand that, but it is something that you deliver a great swing. That you will get a.
See now, Jake, you're being a show off when you say you can shoot in the 70's. Now you're being a show off, is what you're doing. All right.
Yeah, I'll play with people, and it's kind of probably bad for the game of golf, just the sport as a whole, and discouragement when you get beat by a blind golfer. But oh well.
You could take money from people. Your dad could go up to the first tee and go, well, we'll play you, and then all of a sudden, they'll be giving you a couple strokes there, and then you're
right. First hole, maybe like shank a few,
yeah.
just
throw them off.
The best hire, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.